Hello people of the internet, this is Shaky Jake, and I really need a catchphrase. You are watching Max Payne by Remedy Entertainment, where previously on Max Payne we finished off with part 1 and we started part 2. Had a number of deaths at the start of part 2 because I wasn't following instructions properly, but we're almost at the end of the first chapter for part 2, and I think once we go down here the level should end. Or maybe there's a bit more left. You can hear there's some police chatter from somewhere. Nice bit of snow falling to the ground as well.
Things were fast going from bad to worse.
Oh, we are actually at the end of the level. Sweet.
The men in blue had come and gone. They had decorated the place with chalk outlines and tied it together with yellow tape. The cops who had stayed behind were dead. Frankie, his boys, and I had the place all for ourselves.
And we're back in the hotel. One thing that the first 2 Max Payne games do is they actually reuse a lot of levels at different points, and it's really interesting to see how all the differences occur, because there are some changes between the levels. So I think if we go through here...
Forget about it. Just forget about it. Hey, just forget about it. That crazy witch, you should have heard her. She was a real scream when the boys caught her trying to cap the Don. Oh, that's friggin' bad. To the trio? That's even worse than what Frankie's doing to that poor bastard downstairs. She's gonna take a long time to die.
The mobster muscle on the phone was talking about Mona. Punchinello's trio were nothing but bad news.
I can imagine. So let's shoot them up. Oh, you got to me beforehand. Okay. Fortunately, I have bullet time, you guys don't. And I also have a Desert Eagle, which is pretty overpowered, if used correctly. Okay, that chair saved you for a bit longer, and so did this chair. Thankfully you missed. There we go. There's probably one more enemy around somewhere. At least they've cleared this place up. And the police have been here, judging by the outlines and the tape and everything else.
More evidence that Punchinello didn't like me much.
The fact remains that all the victims so far identified in the Ragnarok shooting have been known criminals, many of whom had large doses of V in their blood. Reliable sources say that Max Payne was also among those killed, although no body has been recovered at this time.
Reliable sources. That meant somebody thought the Mafia had me, didn't want the cops snooping around anymore. The body would be delivered to them barely recognizable. Case closed. Don Punchinello had the power to be that reliable source, which was no news. But his news was old news. Framing me hadn't been enough. Don Punchinello had put a hit on me. He wanted me dead, and it had been important enough for him to give written instructions to Frankie about it.
Max Payne should die like a dog for the trouble he's caused. Frankie, I know I can trust you to give this matter the dedication it needs.
Well, he didn't do it properly because I got out. And I don't know if it was just my imagination, but I swear the cutscene lagged a little bit there in terms of the narration compared to the actual panels. I don't know, maybe it's just my imagination. Now I suspect this next fight is going to be difficult, so I'm going to use the engrams again. Oh hello, there's an actual guy here. Well, Pulp Fiction you too.
Hey!
And you died with your trousers down, and nice boxers, I gotta admit. Now then, let's head to the bar, because I suspect this is going to be difficult. And I have no saves left, which is really irritating. I hope this is the end of the level.
The hotel bar was fast developing quite a history. True to his words, Frankie was there, having a beer.
Jesus Christ. How the hell did you get loose?
Got bored waiting. Thought, what the hell, we could just as well finish this here.
Imagine if you did try and take him out with the baseball bat. I'm sure it's possible, but I don't want to risk it here. Okay, let's get around here because we can reuse this strategy again. Oh, that was a clear miss. God damn it. There we go. Are you gonna come down? No. Oh. That was a miss. So was that. Oh, hello. Yeah, let's just shoot you as quick as possible. Dodge. Painkillers, and you're dead. Thankfully.
Thank you. You've been a lovely iron. Had enough? I don't play with girls anyway. Unfair!
I spotted the tail as soon as I left the hotel. A big black Mercedes. I'd seen the car before. That time it had heralded impressive explosions. Vladimir was back.
Bang. You're dead, Max Payne.
I might have laughed if I remembered how. What's this supposed to be? Cops and robbers? Look, you want something with me? Get in line.
Peace, man. Relax. You know you are a real news item. Armed and dangerous. I am going to make you an offer you can't refuse. I've always wanted to say that.
It's a bum rap. I've been framed.
Well, that's a moot point. Whatever you did or did not do, I'm sure you had good reason for doing it. Want to hear me out?
I'm listening.
Punchinello messing with V is bad for business all around. But that's not all. There is this guy, Boris Dime, used to pull jobs for me. He's the captain of the cargo ship Charon. Now the bastard turncoat has gone over to the other side, Punchinello's. The ship's loaded with high-res hardware, guns, my business. If Punchinello gets hold of that cargo, he's won and I have lost. And you'll have your work cut out for you. If you want to get to Punchinello, you'll need heavy-duty persuaders. I am just the man to get them for you. Change the ship back under my flag, maybe pop 2 in the traitor Dime's head while you're at it. You'll get enough guns to start the apocalypse. You in or out?
Let's get this show on the road. Vladimir was one of those old-time bad guys with honor and morals, which made him almost one of the good guys. None of us was a saint. The Brooklyn riverfront was a maze of rusty containers, sharp-boned cranes looming up from the snowstorm. On a night like this, you couldn't help but think of the dark army of dead men sleeping with the fishes, cement shoes in line. No Minotaur lurked in this labyrinth, but somewhere out there, on the clanking deck of his cargo freighter, the skipper of the Chiron was waiting, like the ferryman of the river Styx.
Right then, so a new level and a new location pretty much. Now then, I'm going to try and... Oh, there's a guy here. Maybe we can shotgun him.
Yo!
There we go, beautiful. Is anybody else going to come to see what happened? No? Fine. That's a good start. A lot of story being told in this part, actually. More than I suspected there would be. There's still nothing on TV, which isn't a surprise. Let's open the gate. And let's take it nice and slow. There's some heavy lifting going on. And there's 2 guys. Oh, they're coming here. Great. Hide here and hope they can get round to me. They're not going to come round to me, are they? No, okay then.
What the?
Shotgun probably wasn't the wisest choice here. There we go, that wasn't too bad. A little bit slow, but we took them out. And it's nice that there's some actual animation going on round the side here. Now, I remember this level being quite irritating from the point of view of it's very easy to die here. So at this point, I'm going to make a save and then we'll go in.
They couldn't see in the end, swaying on their feet, slipping on the blood. Money's worth. What is the matter? Transcend that.
course, I had to listen to the conversation there. Right, there's 3 guys in here. The guy at the top has a shotgun, which is a bit of an odd decision. Oh, the door's shutting again. Let's just keep opening it. Okay, he's dead. Let's switch guns. Okay, these guys are smart enough to not attack me, which is rather annoying. And that guy got a good shot off. Okay, they're dead. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. I don't think I want to just yet, though, because I believe I have to go up the top for a moment. If I can remember how to get up there. With our dreadfully implemented platforming. Like so. Can I actually reach this? I thought I could. Oh, just about. That's what I'm saying, the platforming isn't amazing in this game. As I've said before, it's the weakest part of the Max Payne games. But we got some painkillers and we got some Ingram ammo, so that's good. I said arrow for some reason there, didn't mean to do that. Right, now we can go through here. There's one guy over there. Now if I can get a good aim on that, I can blow this guy up. Oh, okay, you snuck out very well there. Oh, really, game? We're back where we need to be. Now let's try and do this without dying this time. Of course I'd miss. Thankfully he didn't notice, bizarrely. Right, let's do this again. He's set on fire, which is good. And you're dead, which is also good. Or you should be dead. This guy's tanking way too many hits for my liking. Dickhead. Oh, let's see what he had in here. Ooh, some nice ammo actually. I have to be very careful here. Can't remember where I'm supposed to go unless it's here. No. Can't jump on there. Unless I'm supposed to go around this side. Where am I actually going there? Oh, it's this side. That makes sense. Now there's a guy up there. And I think that's it. If I can take him out, then I'll be okay. Threw the grenade in the wrong location. He blew up something that I could have used later on. Get the Desert Eagle out. I'm going to have to use some bullet time here. Of course I'd miss and not kill him. But thankfully I killed him there. Now then, this is going to be problematic, so I'm going to make a save and then I'll go up to the upper level. One thing about this game, the further you progress into it, the more saves you're going to use up per level, particularly in the next act of the game. But we got some painkillers, which is good. Now, I think once I open this up, I'm going to get attacked by enemies, so I need to be pretty creative about this. And I blew that up too early, but it doesn't matter because we're going to kill them anyway and use this for cover. Oh, of course they get a lucky shot off there. There we go, he's dead. I don't think we can activate that again, but I might as well double check. No, we cannot. I've run out of ammo, which is a bit of a problem. Let's get the dual Ingrams back out. I do feel as if I'm very short on ammo, more than I normally am, even for this part. It's very irritating. Okay, there's an enemy somewhere nearby. Just can't remember where. I think he's round... yeah, he's round there. Somehow he saw me, despite the fact he shouldn't have done. And somehow he survived 2 shotgun shots, but the third one knocked him out, which is good. Well, I say knocked him out, it would have killed him pretty much. I had a horrible feeling people were going to sneak around them, but they didn't, thankfully.
What the hell?
You're dead. Any more of you? Okay, for now, no, which is good. I should probably use a painkiller because I haven't used one, so let's do that. There's all my ammo, which I've never noticed before. A nice bit of detail there, Remedy, well done. I honestly never noticed that before. Oh, there's more enemies. And I completely shot in the wrong direction, but that'll do. At least we've angered him. Let's switch to just one Ingram for a moment. Oh god. Sometimes having just one weapon is more useful than 2, because I find you can aim a bit better with just one gun. Or at least Max's aim is less likely to go off course when you use just one weapon. But we got some much needed ammunition there, which is nice. Now I remember there being quite a lot of enemies around here besides them, so I'm going to take this as slow as possible. I think we have to move this, judging by where the crane is, so let's go on that in a moment once I've scouted around. Right, there doesn't seem to be anyone else around here, so let's pick this up. Very generous with the painkillers here, bizarrely. Remedy were very kind to me. Right, our enemy's going to come out of there. Oh yes they are, and that was a terrible idea to leap. Somehow I didn't take damage, which was good. Oh god, okay, there's somebody behind me. I forgot about him. I used to have a lot of deaths when I first played this game in this area because of that one guy. And this guy that over here actually died in a very energetic manner, which is quite nice to see for a change. Oh, we've been locked in with this guy who's going to die. Four saves left, and I remember this being a pain in the arse because you have to do a massive runner and not get hit by it. So what we're going to do is hide in here once this thing moves back round because it can kill you. Let's just kill this guy whilst we're waiting and probably swap guns. And we didn't kill him, but that will do. Okay, there's a couple of guys coming round here. Let's kill them as quick as possible. Before I get killed, obviously. Let's try that again, and then let's try and kill this guy up here for a change. Can I not actually kill him? I thought I could, but maybe not. Oh, there we go. So the game sort of allows you to kill him, and at the same time it doesn't. Yeah, he seems to be immune. Maybe you can't kill him. And let's try this again. Soak them with as much ammo as possible. Use some painkillers. I wouldn't be surprised if some guys try and jump me here. Okay, there's one, and he jumped me, obviously. Great. Let's not even bother with this guy this time. Let's just get the ammo, wait for him to come back, and then shoot the 2 guys. Then progress through and shoot the other 2 guys. Let's use some painkillers to prevent myself from dying very quickly. Now, can we ambush them through here? I'm going to see what happens. Oh, it appears to. He drops some painkillers, and then this guy. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it from now on. We're just going to hide in there and then ambush him that way. Now let's pay attention to this guy. Where's he going to come? Oh, he's throwing a grenade. Good strategy, but hopefully not good enough. Yep, didn't work in his favour, thankfully. Is this another one of those? Yes, it is. Oh, he's coming down as well. Let's hope he crashes and dies like the other guy. Oh, is he not actually going to come all the way down? No, he's not. I don't like the position where he's at, though. Thankfully, he missed. Apparently, that wasn't good enough. Let's try the Desert Eagle. There we go. Now then. Oh, God. 2 guys. Apparently that wasn't good to take him out straight away, but doing this we might be able to. There you go. Now that's one thing I kind of discussed in one of the earlier parts about the difficulty settings, and the first Max Payne game had an adaptive difficulty that usually plays on the lowest difficulty setting, where depending on how well you play depends on how quick the enemies die and how quick you die and various other things. Now I believe that only works on the fugitive difficulty and none of the others, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does actually take into effect on the harder difficulties, because sometimes you'll die an endless amount of times and then the game will be a little bit easier to make up for the fact you've died so many times, and then if you're playing really well then the game gets harder. But it was supposedly only on the fugitive difficulty, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it exists in the background on every difficulty. I can't actually remember what it was meant to be. I'm gonna just hide around here because I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to get jumped again. Yeah, I can hear voices. Ooh. Yeah. 2 guys. Okay, let's kill you as quick as possible. Thankfully, the Ingram is really good in this area. So I'm honestly shocked I didn't die there because I'm so used to dying for stupid reasons. 3 saves left. There's a guy down there. Can we snipe him? God, he shook off a lot of headshots. Bloody hell. Okay, there's a guy come in. And he died in 1 shot, thankfully. And he also had painkillers, which is good for Max. There's a grenade. Right, I need to lower that bridge, don't I? Because I do remember this. Right, there's 1 guy up there. Okay, yeah, he hasn't heard me yet, which is a good sign. But he died, so that's good. Oh, there's another guy. Thankfully, he died in 1 hit. Or 1 shot, as I should say. We can't go in there. And I don't think we can go in here. even though there's some nice stuff in there. Now what you're supposed to do is pay attention to this sign here, because it says about using real blocks when parking, so we need to shoot this out, which I will do in a moment. Down to 2 saves. As you can see, I'm being very paranoid about this. So that's going to go down there and crash, and then I think we're going to get ambushed again. Are we actually going to get ambushed or not? Yep, there we go. Oh god, he's got good aim. Alright, hide round here. And we'll shotgun you in a moment. I've got full bullet time, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, there's more of them. Bloody hell. Alright, come down here. I'm actually going to hide around this corner and hope that he also follows. Yeah, good. Oh, somehow that didn't hit me. I'm honestly surprised. Because the bullets looked as if it hit me. Maybe the game is just feeling generous for a change. Right, that should be everyone. Now, how do I get in this gate? Because I could have sworn there's a way to open this. But maybe not. We might come back there later if we find a key or something. Now, are there any more of you? Oh god, there is. I can't believe this game is making me so jumpy. I don't remember jumping this much at the enemy AI, but...
I doubted the letter was a receipt.
But props to Remedy for actually making me jump so much.
Rico Muerte had come to town to do more than just sort out family troubles. Exhibits number 1, 2, and 3. Briefcase of money, a sniper rifle, and an envelope with one word neatly printed on a folded piece of expensive paper.
Mayor.
It didn't sound like a mafia contract at all. It was too cold and too to the point.
Again, Max is just going to resist taking the beautiful amounts of money, because it's dirty money. And let's see if anybody else successfully tries to jump at us. Seems to be okay so far. Although there is a guy here. And thankfully he overshot, which is nice. He's tanking a few shotgun shots that we probably wouldn't take if it was us. Hopefully nobody else sneaks up behind me. Oh, there is a guy though. Apparently, yeah, I forgot about that. If you bullet time as you're switching weapons, you'll still have your other weapon out. Okay, we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. There we go. Let's not head in there yet, because I want to check something. Right, nobody's in here. Ooh, CRT monitors, look at that. They're probably all using Windows 98 at this point. And there's a security camera there, there's a printer and a copier here, there's a till here, grenades here, and there's a oh, hello, I don't remember this. Did I just activate a secret compartment? I honestly don't remember ever doing this. Wow, okay, I've just learned something new today. I honestly didn't know this was here. Oh god, okay, somebody's shooting me, probably because I discovered the secret compartment. Hopefully you're the last guy for this level. Grab the painkillers. And yes, I am making a save because I'm paranoid somebody's going to try and kill me. I don't think we can open that gate unless if there's something I'm missing. But I believe that should be the end of the level. Yep, there we go. This is the last chapter I'll play tonight, I think. Right, there's a couple of guys in here. My aim for these parts now is to play at least 3 levels per part, and then I think I have enough content to, you know, upload. So it's a shame we don't have the sniper rifle yet, because this would have been a perfect opportunity. We'll try and snipe you though. I heard double yos then. Double yos are good. A little bit tacky, but double yos are good. And there's a shotgun behind me. Okay, switch weapons. Oh god, there we go. That wasn't handled the best way ever, but it will do. I think because this is quite a closely dense area, I think it might actually be worth using the shotgun for a bit. Somebody else is trying to shoot me from somewhere. Probably at the upper part. Use some painkillers. Now watch as somebody sneaks around me here. I bet you it's going to happen. Like that. Right, there's two guys. One round here. Okay, he's dead, which is good. Grenade. That's less good. Somehow that still hit me. I'm not quite sure how. Right, he's dead and he fell off the ledge, which is nice. Or the railing, I should say. It wasn't really a ledge. Now, is anybody else going to sneak up on me? Doesn't seem to be. Oh god. They didn't sneak up on me, they just grenaded me. So I gotta start that all over again. God, they're a bit grenade heavy in this level. Thankfully those shots missed. Wasting all my Desert Eagle ammo on this one guy, but that's fine. Grab the ammo from round here. The thing is, that grenade always kills me on every single playthrough, no matter what I do. You'd have to know about it in advance, to be honest. Otherwise, you'll just die every single time. Okay, you're coming round, so this will be a perfect opportunity to use a shotgun. Providing I, don't screw it up like that. I have no bullet time, which is amazing. So we dealt with that pretty poorly, but otherwise we're okay. Any more grenades to troll me with? I do kind of wish Max rolled a little bit more than he does, but whatever. And we're on a new level, so we can use all the saves again. And that guy shouldn't have survived that. Good thing I saved, to be honest. Ingram time. And we just jumped into the shot there. Somebody is shooting. Oh, for God's sake. Let's take you out. And because it's through the railing, he can actually hurt me here. So let's do the same to him. There we go. The thing with Max Payne, it's a very trial and error game. If you keep dying, eventually you'll find a strategy that you can actually beat the game with. So let's see if anybody else tries to jump us. Okay, it's quiet around here, which is good. More stuff around here. Painkillers, so use one. And then we'll go up the railing and see what's happening. Because the memories of this level are flooding back now I'm playing through it. And there's a guy around here. I think he's the only one. We probably could have killed him there and then, but let's let him come to us, shall we? Because he seems to be pretty eager, to be honest. And then we'll go around and kill him as quick as possible. There we go. That wasn't as good as it should have been, but it will do. At least we didn't take any damage. Is there a hidden item in... Oh, there is actually hidden items around here. It's just if I can get to it. If this was any other game, it'd be easy, but because it's Max Payne, the platforming is going to be atrocious and painful. there actually a way to get over there? I've literally forgotten if you can get over there easily, and I'm not going to try it on the recording because I'll no doubt fall to my death if I do attempt it, or I'll lose a load of health attempting to get to it. Unless if I could just... You know what? Screw that. We can actually jump to it from here and just about make it. And then I think if we... Oh, what's the safest way to get down? If we do this and then do that. Yep, that was perfect. That will do quite nicely. And then we can make our way back round. I don't know if there's anything hidden inside this bunker thing here, but... Oh, there is actually more painkillers and some shotgun ammo. The painkillers would be nice, but I don't actually need them particularly at the moment. Or do I? You know what? No, screw it. We're going to actually go in and get them. Use a painkiller, and we've got enough shotgun ammo, so let's not bother with that. And I think there's a checkpoint here, but I'm going to make a save anyway. Not that this game gives you checkpoints, to be honest. Right, let's let him come to us, and then we'll shotgun him. I hate how springy these doors are. There we go, he's dead, which is nice. Any more of you? No. Okay, here we actually get the sniper rifle, which is pretty awesome. So let's pick you up. And this can be a pretty annoying part. It's not so much that it's difficult, it's just tedious. And it's very noisy, so I apologise in advance for anyone who's very sensitive with their hearing. I don't know why I put bullet time on, because I don't need it, because every time you use the sniper correctly, you will get a nice animation that plays. Now, the sniper rifle is actually quite fun to use in this game. It can be a bit finicky, but it is fun to use. Right, is anybody going to try and sneak up on me? No. So we can't use this anymore because there's something blocking our way, so we need to use this one. This can be a little bit of a puzzle if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, it wasn't a headshot, but it will still kill him. The sniper is actually pretty overpowered in this. Like, it doesn't matter if you get a headshot or not, it will just kill him in one hit normally. And pay attention for anybody trying to do a runner at us. Oh, okay, we actually did miss that one. What a shame. But we made up for it that time. Let's go over here because there might be some useful stuff. And because we have the high ground, we're actually at a pretty good advantage point. Some more painkillers, which unfortunately I do not need. Oh, but there are some guys shooting at us, so let's shoot him and let's shoot you. Oh, you actually got a shot off, you dick. I'm going to shoot your beanie off for that. Oh, and there's one guy down here. Who fortunately has very bad aim, so... And apparently we do as well. There we go. Now, we can actually pick up that painkiller, which is lovely. And grab the other sniper rifle, which apparently doesn't... We don't actually pick up. I do hate how noisy this is though, as realistic as it would be. You'd think Max could do with actually having some, you know, headphone protectors or earphone defenders or something for this, because this is pretty bad for your hearing, I would have thought. But maybe Max just doesn't care particularly. Keep your eye out for anybody who's trying to sneak up on us. Go over here and pick up what we can. Oh god, there is a guy. Apparently we just constantly keep shooting the actual scaffolding, which isn't good. And somehow we still killed that guy despite the fact we just shot the scaffolding thing, so well done me. And we can now pick up sniper rifles, which we couldn't do earlier for some reason. Now, are there any more of you, or is that it? Because I don't want to have to keep making your lives this difficult, because for once I'm not dying to these guys, because I actually have a good vantage point, and I have a sniper rifle which is overpowered. In fact, the two most powerful weapons in this game are normally grenades and sniper rifles, and you could make an argument for the Molotovs as well, but they're the weapons that seem to do the most damage in one go, if you use them correctly. Again, there's more painkillers, which we might need if we get hit. And somehow we still killed you, despite the fact we couldn't have possibly done that. And there we go. Now then, I believe this is the end of the level, so I'm going to make a save here. Or if it's not the end of the level, then it's very close to it. Join me next time when we'll take on the next few levels of Max Payne, where we've now joined in an alliance with Vladimir Lem, the most Russian character ever in this game, and he fulfills every single Russian stereotype that you can think of. But we'll carry on with this next time and see if we can get these, sort out Vladimir Lem's problems. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.